And you're going to Waxahachie. Waxahachie being reborn, born again because of you.
So excited about Waxahachie. That is, I was born in Dallas and went to school at Baylor in Waco. I had never got off the highway until 2 years ago, till my partner called me and said, "Hey, you got to come look at this stuff. You won't believe it." And so I did.
Beautiful courthouse. That Ellis County courthouse is really elegant.
It's got to be it's got to be the most beautiful courthouse. It's been restored just perfectly. And many movies been filmed there and at the Rogers Hotel there in the square in the past. And you go down this beautiful tree-lined street just a mile and a half off of I-35, and it took me 25 minutes to get down there from downtown Dallas. That's it, 25 minutes. And then I saw this building stock they had down there, and most of the buildings on the square were vacant. And I could see another Bishop Arts District down there. And so over the last year, we've acquired about 40% of the town square. We've already executed some new leases in the Rogers Hotel. That's one of the properties.
Well, you bought that.
Yeah, that's right. And so that's got a great history behind it. Bonnie and Clyde stayed there. Ty Cobb stayed there.
The Detroit Lions, the Cincinnati Reds, the Chicago White Sox, and Frank Sinatra.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it, the Rogers Hotel?
Rogers Hotel, we already started. That's, that one was actually already renovated prior to getting foreclosed on. We bought it from a bank, and so we've already activated the ground floor retail with 3 restaurants, and we got a cool clothing. We got a cool clothing store out of Bishop that we brought. She's just knocking them dead down in Waxahachie, and we've got a Japanese concept, a German concept, and a sushi concept down there, and they're packed.
Now, the person from Bishop who took her clothing shop to Waxahachie, does she now have two locations?
No, she was actually sharing a space in Bishop Arts.
I see, because you want the proprietor there. Does that apply to retail as well as restaurants?
Yeah, absolutely. So they were sharing a space, so she moved.
She moved.
Yeah.
Surely you're thinking, as you look at Waxahachie, this is a place where people are going to want to live. Don't you foresee residential development? Do you want to do that?
Oh, absolutely. I will let other folks do the residential development, but we will do the lofts. I mean, we're going to bring the lofts downtown. We purchased some existing lofts, and we're going to get ready to build some new ones on the second story. But yeah, there's a great professional class down there, and I've really been amazed at the amount of people I've met since we were down there that live in Waxahachie and work up here.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
And so I think there's a lot of, I don't know all the particulars, but within the next 18 to 24 months, there's going to be several new lot developments for residential down there because they're out of lots. They have no supply left, and there's a huge demand for them right now.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Well, now, there was a story in the Dallas News just a few days ago about rents going up in Dallas, 4% higher than they were this time a year ago. Are you seeing this in the properties you rent?
Absolutely. Now in Waxahachie is a different.
Not yet.
Not yet. We're going to have to get to know each other down there.
Yes, you can't raise the rent. And you're looking at Ennis. What have you found in Ennis?
Ennis has a great Czech history, and it has a great building stock. In fact, the building stock even maybe exceeds Waxahachie. They still have a little bit further to go on where they are in economic development and the demographics to support redevelopment down there. But we're working with the city leadership down there to get that in place. And it's only about 10, 12 miles from Waxahachie. And actually, if you go down I-45, it's about the same distance or even less from downtown Dallas. And they have a lot of great events, the Blue Bonnet Festival down there. They already have a lot of good things going, but very, very similar to when we first showed up over in Waxahachie, a lot of boarded up buildings, and so we're putting together enough to make a difference over there as well. We've got 9 buildings so far that we've been able to acquire. I think there'll continue to be future opportunity for some of these other small towns, and particularly the ones that are close to Dallas. And there's also going to be some Texas state tax incentives that have not been there before in these small towns that will help redevelop. They'll be available beginning next year.
And you'll be ready.
We'll be ready. Yeah. We'll be ready.
Well,